Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. The path left is selected.
The Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will go on the attack first. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
Hey, man, it's been really fun to watch the tape of these linebackers and the way they play together, the way they communicate, the way they adjust to any type of offense that they've seen all year long. But I'll say this, Palmer, this is a good matchup because we're going to get these linebackers on this great tight end.
And that's what we've seen on film.
Snags it, and he's open. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Cover 6.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So Texas Tech's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Makes the catch. It's Hudson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Empty and slot mid-screen.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fast.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run for it. Could be an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running at about 50% of the time. You just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
They're dealing with a second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. And the defense drags him down.
Entering play call.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Entering play
and it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him and he gets the first down. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter.
Drag slot fade. Drive wheel.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air. It's Hammond. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 2 man.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, My feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. They dumped it off and didn't quite get to the first down marker, but they've created a better situation on 4th down.
No doubt. And listen, you want to push the ball down the field, and I want to go throw it beyond the sticks and get the first down, but I think they made the right decision dumping it off. You'd like your running back to find a way to break an extra tackle and get that first down, but decision time now on 4th.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He'll try it again. Runs through the tackle. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Hammond. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can...
Finding some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Timeout called. Cincinnati using it 2nd. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds his man. It's Gibson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Entering play call, Coach Sig, and instant replay. Resume. Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Jet reverse pass.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the snap, it's Eakin. Pressure coming. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. First up, a look at James Madison going up against Appalachian State. And it's the Dukes with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. And now back to your game inside Nippert Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
You have 5 options. Return left.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
We just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
2, 1 double. Cover
Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Cincinnati head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grover. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking for space. It's Perry. Maybe a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bearcats are marching down the field.
6 is selected.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's French. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Notification, your friend IYOGLUD is now
Here he comes with the return. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time. And if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that
inside throw. Cross.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for room. It's Dickey. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Driveway corner. Jet reverse.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Hammond. Complete. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickey. Touchdown, Red Raiders! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
3 wide jack.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Left X 2-man.
Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Takes the handoff. It's Perry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Wide jack.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Nickel. 2-4. Cover 2-man. Left X 2-man.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. The handoff to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The run inside. It's Sticky. Picks up the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass. It's Hammond. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Entering play call. Favorites. There are 8 categories. Play action. Screen. AHD slip screen.
And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Across the 35. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Red option.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Might as well stick with him. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. In the red area, it's Williams. Maybe some room here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You have 15 options. Padded empty selected.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Entering play
so
call.
It's an 80-yard drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Cover 3 cloud.
Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Running inside, it's Perry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them, they're downhill, not missing many tackles.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Cover 6.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Trying to get the edge on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
This running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now it's a one-possession game.
And with that field goal, man, we've cut this to a one-possession game late. Now it's decision time. 2 timeouts in your pocket. Do you feel confidence in your defense? Or do you think you need to go with the onside here? Interested to see what they do.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now Cincinnati spends its final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on fourth down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2, and these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on fourth down. Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they can run it. They can play it safe. But they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand. And they go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Entering play concept formation. Special field goal. There are 6 categories.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this to extend the lead late. And he got it! Knocked it right through the uprights. The walk-off field goal and a big upset. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Receiving. Team TTU. Block, defensive. Tackles for loss 2. QB sacks 0. Interception 0. Return to hub.